Imagine this. While most people are stuck honking in traffic or crammed into airplane seats, Elon Musk is gliding above the clouds in a $78 million spaceship Gulfstream G700, the kind of jet that makes even luxury penthouses look small. This isn't just a plane, it's a flying fortress of speed, power, and style. Yet here's the twist. Musk, the man who never misses a chance to post rockets, memes, or AI breakthroughs, is keeping eerily quiet about it. Why hide what should be the ultimate flex? That silence makes the G700 more than a jet. It makes it a mystery begging to be solved. The Beast Awakens. Ever wondered what happens when luxury meets rocket science? That's the G700 in a nutshell. A jet that feels less like an airplane and more like a spaceship disguised with wings. Powered by two Rolls-Royce Pearl 700 engines, each blasting out 18,250 pounds of thrust. This bird doesn't just fly, it devours the sky. It can soar 7,750 nautical miles non-stop. Translation, New York to Singapore in a single stretch, no refueling required. Imagine leaving a Tesla board meeting in California and landing in Shanghai for a SpaceX briefing before bedtime. That's Musk's reality. And the speed? A blistering Mach 0.925. That's just a breath away from breaking the sound barrier. Rival jets like the Bombardier Global 7500 can't quite keep up. Musk, the man obsessed with faster, better, stronger, clearly chose the jet that screams dominance. The G700 is not just about speed, it's about power wrapped in silence. And silence is where Musk thrives. Inside the luxurious interior. Close your eyes and picture it, your dream home, not on the ground, but soaring 45,000 feet above the clouds. That's the Gulfstream G700. This jet isn't just transportation, it's a sky palace with 2,603 cubic feet of cabin space, the largest in its class. Imagine 5 distinct living areas, each one crafted to feel like a luxury penthouse floating through the stratosphere. But Elon Musk's G700? It's more than luxury. It's a hybrid of mission control and billionaire hideaway. Picture a polished conference room where billion-dollar deals are inked mid-flight, a private bedroom with a double bed because even the man plotting Mars needs rest, and a spa-like bathroom complete with a shower at 40,000 feet. Musk's version seats up to 19, though you can bet his cabin isn't just filled with friends. It's Tesla engineers, SpaceX executives, and maybe even an AI-powered assistant brainstorming the future. The tech seals the deal. LED lighting that syncs with your circadian rhythm to erase jet lag. Ultra-low cabin pressure for fresher arrivals, and seamless Starlink Wi-Fi keeping Musk connected to Earth and beyond. This isn't just a jet, it's Musk's flying laboratory, his silent fortress in the sky. And the strangest part, he almost never talks about it. Specs that blow your mind. Numbers don't lie, and the Gulfstream G700 specs aren't just impressive, they're shocking. Imagine wings stretching 103 feet, wider than a basketball court, carrying a maximum takeoff weight of 107,600 pounds, roughly equal to 30 Tesla Cybertrucks stacked together. Despite that bulk, it's engineered with cutting-edge aerodynamics that keep its fuel burn surprisingly efficient for such a beast. Step inside the cockpit and it feels less like an airplane and more like a spacecraft, with the Symmetry flight deck, futuristic touchscreens, active side sticks, and a layout straight out of sci-fi. Operating costs? Try $4,000 an hour just in fuel, not counting the millions every year in maintenance and crew. For the average billionaire, that's a serious burn. For Musk, with a net worth north of $200 billion, it's pocket change, an indulgence barely noticed. But here's the twist. He's not alone. Jeff Bezos owns one. European royals cruise the skies in them. Yet Musk's G700 remains shrouded in secrecy, making it feel less like a jet and more like a crown jewel hidden from the world. Elon's Sky Empire. Here's the twist. Musk isn't a one-jet man, he's running an airborne empire worth over $100 million. For years, his go-to ride was a sleek Gulfstream G650ER valued at $70 million, backed by two G550S for quick regional hops, and even a retired Dassault Falcon 900B tucked into his aviation history. But all of these pale next to the rumored Gulfstream G700, the $78 million crown jewel designed for extreme globe-spanning flights, essentially replacing his G650ER. All his jets are tucked under Falcon Landing LLC, a SpaceX-linked shell company built for one reason: privacy. Back in 2018 alone, Musk clocked 150,000 miles in the air, enough to circle Earth 6 times, turning his fleet into teleportation devices for his empire. But here's where the story gets darker. Remember Jack Sweeney, the teenager who exposed Musk's flight paths online? Musk called it a safety risk, and since then, every trace of his movements has gone underground. The G700 might already be in his hands in 2025, but no one outside his inner circle can confirm. And that secrecy, a man who launches rockets in public but hides his jet in the shadows, that's not coincidence, it's strategy. The secret sauce. Why keep it hidden? Ask yourself, why keep the Gulfstream G700 under wraps when Elon Musk usually thrives on headlines? The silence itself feels louder than a press release. Security plays its part. A jet's tail number is practically a GPS tracker for billionaires, and Musk has his fair share of enemies, stalkers, and critics. Then comes the image problem. How do you champion Tesla's green revolution while joyriding in one of the most fuel-hungry jets ever built? Better to stay quiet. And let's not ignore exclusivity. The G700 is so rare that even royal families wait years. Yet Musk's rumored version whispers of Starlink-linked AI systems built into the cabin. No glossy photos, no flashy reveal, just rumors. Controversies in the clouds. Every story has shadows, and Musk's $78 million jet is no exception. It's a machine that doesn't just fly, it stirs debate every time it leaves the runway. The green irony is hard to ignore. Tesla was built on the promise of saving the planet, yet a single G700 flight can release as much CO2 as hundreds of cars do in a year. That contradiction has environmental critics circling like hawks. Then comes the wealth gap. While billions around the world struggle to afford even one airline ticket, Musk cruises the skies in a floating palace. To his admirers, it's the ultimate picture of success. To his critics, it's a billboard of inequality. And let's not forget the privacy wars. Musk's battle with flight tracking apps and his very public clash with Jack Sweeney weren't just internet drama. They revealed how exposed even the world's richest man can feel in the digital age. And yet, here's the hook. Controversy doesn't weaken Musk, it fuels him. Every criticism sparks another headline, and this jet has become the perfect paradox: luxury, power, and scandal in one. In conclusion, landing with a bang. So here we are, back on the ground, and the question lingers: would you trade places with Musk if it meant jetting across the planet in secret luxury? The Gulfstream G700 isn't just a plane, it's a statement, a tool, a palace, a contradiction, a mystery. At $78 million, it's pocket change for Musk, but for us, it's a window into his world. From its record-breaking speed to its palatial cabin, from its hidden registration to its climate controversy, the G700 is more than a jet. It's a symbol of Musk's paradox, a man building the future while flying in a machine he refuses to admit he owns. Because secrets, especially billionaire secrets, always keep us watching the skies. Who knows what Musk will unveil next? If you found this video helpful, hit the bell icon for more content, share your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching.